Welcome back to Teacher Tech Bytes. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create an assignment on Google Forms and posting it to your Google Classroom so it can be automatically graded. So I have two tabs open here. I have my Google Classroom open, and then I also have my Google Drive open. So there's two different ways you can create a form. I recommend going through my Drive. This way you can go ahead and create any kind of quizzes or assignments on Google Forms that you want and already have them ready to go. So on Google Drive, if you click the plus button up here at the top left that says new and hover over the word more at the bottom, you will see Google Forms. I'm going to go ahead and click on this to open it up. Here you can come up with a title for your form. So if it's like an assignment, you can do the assignment name. If it's a quiz, you can do quiz. For this example, I'm just going to do quiz 1. Then you can put a description of it if you would like to. But now we're going to move on to the questions. In this box is where you would type in the question. And then you have multiple choices you can pick for answers. You can do a short answer, a paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop downs, file upload if you want them to turn in a file that way. There's all kinds of stuff. For this question, I'm going to do a multiple choice. And so you would just put in an answer for each one. And you can click add option right here, and it will automatically add another one. Now this little switch right here will make it to where it's required, meaning they will not be able to submit it until they've answered this question. So I'm going to turn that on. And to turn this into a quiz, you have to go up here to the settings gear, then over to quizzes, and then make this a quiz. Here they can get their grade immediately after they submit it or later on after you review it. Then you can see their missed questions. Then you see the correct answers. I normally turn this off, that way students aren't sharing the correct answers, and then you can always go over them later or send them out once everyone's turned it in. And then the point value for each question. Then you click save. And now you'll see where it says answer key at the bottom left of your question. You just click on that and then choose what the correct answer is. And then how many points you want that question to be. And then click done. Now to add another question, you just click the plus sign over here on the right on this little toolbar. And it'll add the second question. And for this one, we are going to do a short answer. So as you can see, it just has a little text box. We're going to go ahead and put in our answer. So the correct answer in this case would be 2020. With the short answers, you can actually add, if there's more than one correct answer, you can add all of them. And then you can check mark to mark all other answers incorrect. If you do this and they spell the word wrong, it will mark it incorrect, but you'll be able to override that later on. There's also a spot right here where you can click to add answer feedback. So if they get it wrong, you can type in and explain what the answer is or why it's that answer. Or you can attach a video or a link showing them where to find that answer. Then just click done at the bottom. And we're going to add one more question. On this question, we are going to add a picture, which you can do right here. And then you can click browse or add it from your Google Drive. As you can tell, I need to clean up my files a little bit. This is just an image that I cut off of a worksheet that I got from one of my coworkers that I was just using to mess around with. So in this one, it's a word problem. So I don't necessarily need to put a question, but you might need to for yours. This one, we're going to do a drop down. And we're going to add a couple choices. I cannot actually see the question, so I'm just going to kind of guess on this one here. Oh, there it is. Just going to make up an answer. It's not the correct answer. But I'm going to click it. Change my points. Click done. Now that we've done that, we can go ahead and preview what this is going to look like for these students by clicking this eye at the top right. So here is the questions that they could answer, and then click submit. And we'll purposely do this one wrong. And so when they click submit, it's going to say their response has been recorded. And then you can click view score. This submit another response, I'll go over that in just a moment. And see, here is where they can see that they got it right, and they got it wrong on this one. So their total points was 2 out of 3. To change that setting, if you go up to setting, right here you can limit to 1 response. And they will have to sign in with Google, which if you're using Google Classroom, they're already signed in to Google. Another thing you might want to add is a name box. This makes it just a little bit easier, so you're not having to follow their email. And as you can tell, it automatically switched that to a short answer. And we can require this. The only thing is, it won't know what the correct answer is if you grade this one. So I don't normally do that if you're going to be grading them. But instead, what I will do is I will collect their email addresses. And then I normally know what most of them are for our school. Depending on your school or your district, it might be set up different. Alright, now that we got the questions built, I always say never leave it untitled up here, because then it's hard to find it later. If you've already created your title here, all you have to do is click, and it will change it automatically for you. And then you can add on to it if you would like. So if we go here, we can change the colors of the theme. We can change the background color. You can actually choose an image and put it as the header. They have some already here for you. Or you can upload one of yours. And it will change the color theme. You can change the font style. Remember to try to keep it to where the students can still read it. And then we can preview that and see how that will look to the students. And here's where they have to type in their email. I wish they had one like this for name. Other options is you can import questions from another Google form. You can add another title and description, images, videos, and sections get a little more confusing. So now that we have this created, we're going to click send. We're not actually going to send it to anybody. But this is, to me, it's the easier way. I like to copy this just in case. And we're going to go back to our Google Classroom. We're going to click classwork at the top and click create. If you do quiz assignment, it's going to automatically create another Google form. So let's try clicking assignment real quick. And click add. Google Drive. Click your quiz. And then go ahead and put your title up here. Choose your due date. Choose your topic. Choose your points. Which I think here in a minute we're going to automatically set it to connect. And click assign. And now we have our quiz 1. The importing grades was not showing up on my other account because it is not a school account. So I switched over to my school account real fast to show you that once you upload your Google form, there will be an option right here for grade importing. And that way, whatever they get on their quiz will automatically be added to your gradebook on Google Classroom. There is also an option right here where you can lock mode on Chromebooks. So if your students are on Chromebooks and you have this turned on, when they open up the quiz, they will not be able to click out of it or open new tabs until they have submitted the quiz. So if that's something you would like, you can also turn that on. So that is how you create an assignment or a quiz in Google Forms. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when the next video is uploaded. And I will see you in the next video.